We are still unearthing more Eldar explosives and demolition charges, but we dare not move them. We replace their triggering mechanisms, however. That is all I care to do with such xenotech.
Was this a trap?
No. By the placement of the charges, it is likely they plan to collapse this area, burying the marker and anyone near it.
They failed. Isidore, study the marker and see where it leads us next.
Captain, Inquisitor Toth has arrived.
Of course he has.
Yes, Captain, it is an impressive sight. But I never claimed Chaos had never set foot on this planet before. I said that if something were here, the impending warp storm would eliminate that threat. Best we not remain to share its fate.
And as I explained, Inquisitor, the Blood Ravens will remain until the last possible moment. Until that happens, in 2 or 3 days hence, I plan on pursuing this riddle.
Captain, I do not presume to question your decisions concerning the Blood Ravens. But when it comes to employing the Colonel's Imperial Guard in your quest...
My quest? Yet again you accuse me of pursuing my personal interests. It is my duty, and yours, to expunge any scent of heresy or chaos.
You overstep yourself.
As do you, Inquisitor. It is not the Colonel's Imperial Guard. Their lives belong to the Emperor. It is by his mandate and will that I use the Imperial Guard against the forces of disorder and elevate them in the glory of holy battle.
I see now that coming here was a mistake. If you are set on a path that will lead you to destruction, I can do nothing to stop you. But I won't allow you to drag us down with you. By inquisitorial edict, I am taking control of the planet Tartarus. All requests for planetary resources, including its military, will go through me. Captain, from this point on, you and your men are on your own.
Oh, never mind. And the other part that they didn't show us on the map was completely useless. Guess maybe you can go then do your secondary objective, but... I was worried for a moment then he was going to pull out those Imperial... Well, I just slapped his elastic band. They're going to pull out those Imperial Guard troops that to rush back there to stop this orcs from running my base, but... Never mind.
The appearance of the Eldar is a complete mystery to me. I have dealt with these treacherous aliens in the past, and have never seen rhyme nor reason to their actions. It is unnerving. I prefer the Orc as an opponent. For all their brutality, there is a twisted form of honor with the Orcs. They meet their opponent on the field of battle, but the Eldar seem to have contempt for all. Fighting them is like shooting at mist and shadows. Isidore spent hours interpreting the runes on the marker that was unearthed by the forces of chaos, and has discovered what they seek. He claims it is some form of key, but to unlock what, he is unsure. Never mind. It is enough that the Chaos forces seek it. The key lies in the ruined city of St. Louvre-Mar.
So yes, looks like we got a few days to get off this island before the warp storm wipes everything out. But in the meantime, I'm gonna find why Chaos is here and probably end up saving by doing so. Waited. The Orcs is still gaining ground. We're basically still centered in the center area, now fighting off the Eldar and also apparently the Chaos. Though we didn't really know that thanks to the Chaos Sorcerer talking to us.
We have but one recourse left. Do you understand what is asked of you?
You cannot ask that which I offer freely, Farseer. My life is yours.
It belongs to all Elder now, brave one. You will become the war cry made manifest. The host is assembled, and we fully commit ourselves to the battle. You are the best of us. May Kayla Menshakane find you worthy of becoming his avatar. Then the humans shall have the death they seek.
This delay! You cost us the key, Sindri. The false Emperor's lackeys and Eldar will battle for the city. They are not but hapless fools before your might, Lord Bale. Surely, a modicum of patience is in order here. Matters progress to your benefit and my devices. You'll see. Have faith. Have I led you astray thus far? No. But if you fail me in this, yes, then my suffering will be great. Just be ready to move when I instruct.
Just a bit longer, and then the key will be mine.
You are approaching the objective. On your guard, brothers. The key is located in this monument.
Exactly dramatic.
Which is currently held by the Eldar. An ambush! Foul Xenos!
It's probably a good time to get out of there. Or, you know, just not completely stand still.
We must find our way through the city to the monument and take it from these treacherous aliens.
Treacherous aliens? When, they weren't fighting for us, so, how are they traitors?
To me, brothers!
I guess they're considered traitors from whatever
On alert, brothers.
holy icon they
The enemy
follow,
must be nearby.
seeming to be the Emperor.
On alert, brothers.
Might as well do what we normally do
The
quickly
enemy
first.
must be nearby.
Capture all these objectives, and it looks like we're exposed to from three sides, so that's going to be fun trying to defend. I might actually use Scout Marines this mission, simply because I want to check out my surroundings while not leaving my base completely undefended, seeing as I'm much open to from all sides. And I can't even put turrets on all sides, I can put turrets on... Can they even... No, I don't think they can attack me from down here, can they?
Scouts reporting for duty.
Nope, they can attack me from down there as well. I'm pretty much just sitting in a big box with a massive target in the middle of it. This is where they used to test bombs. That's why it's got the giant circle. However, it was going to be very accurate. So he has it, or at least it also has some really good maintenance stuff.
At your command. Yes, my lord. Gathering intelligence. Yes, my lord.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
So it's like the Chaos guys are trying to use this guy
Disappointment.
to trick them into,
Move ahead and mark scouts
well, to get
on
us to get the
positions.
key for them.
Yes, my lord.
I don't know if Scouts can reveal me or not.
Move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
Okay, they're going from the north, guys.
At your command. Getting into position.
This is actually quite a useful job for these Scouts.
Commencing infiltration.
Just checking where the enemies are actually coming from.
Sense danger.
These things are
Route out
detectors,
at your
aren't they?
command. Commencing
No idea, either way I'm just
infiltration.
going to stay away from it.
What would you have me do?
Fortunately, it seemed to be just out of range a bit. But hell, that would be an interesting place to try and strike down quickly.
At your command.
Check out the rest of the area around the base.
We will root it out.
What would you have me do?
Looks like the Honey Banshees decided to stay in cover. Let's push on the attack, and oh, looks like I lost someone to those Dark Reapers. But yeah, the reason I like Chaos is not for the crazy dementic,
Beware the alien.
basically Dark God worshippers, or I guess they all worship the Dark Gods. They're very important to the Chaos Space Marines. In fact, it's probably even more important than to the Space Marines themselves. But just the evil cunning behind and scheming and behind most of the chaos, like
He who stands
the sorcerer who are against at this moment.
I shall never tire.
Even though he's not the big bad guy, he's definitely the main villain of this. And he just has that sort of air about him where he's out to screw everybody over for his own gain. basically. Which, you know, it's not something very positive to be labelled as in real life, but also is seen as a sort of cool character trait in fantasy universes.
Scouts ready. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Gathering intelligence. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. On patrol. I sense danger. We will root it out.
These guys are not actually going to bother spending money on their weapon upgrades because these guys aren't going to do any fighting.
This day shall be a
At least not one I can avoid it.
Scouts here. We will move ahead.
Yeah, actually, I might get some
and mark
of
any
these
enemy
guys.
positions.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Draw one. I'd just like to make it easier to select units. Oh, those guys actually cost a bit more.
Yes, my lord.
So no one actually has control of this one.
I sense danger. We will root it
Interesting.
out. I sense danger. We will root it out.
Go ahead and capture that.
Shall be a
Seems to be just some scouts hanging out over there, so let's go murder them. Rangers even, as I believe they're called.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, most beneficent one.
Under fire. Walk softly and carry a big gun. To the great one!
It's unfortunate that the combat is sort of uneventful in the original Dawn of Wars, where it sure has like this cool sort of gunplay, but it really is just a lot of guys standing there and shooting. Although trying to be sort of dynamic and taking cover proper, which you can do in Dawn of War 2, and
I stand ready.
that's one of the reasons why I quite like that game. Where I like it more than Dawn of War 1 though, I can't exactly say. They're both brilliant games, both going for the sort of combat RTS. I don't know why they call it a combat RTS, aggressive RTS. Oh great, I just spent all that money in that group, totally forgot I had them there and just led them to their deaths.
None can stand before us. Venerate the immortal emperor.
Okay, Smite doesn't seem to work on them.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. What is that thing? A demon conjured by the treacherous Eldar. This day shall be a glorious one.
We cannot allow this abomination to walk on Imperial soil. Destroy it, but be wary, brothers. While the enemies of the Emperor to be reckoned with, there can be no peace.
I did get to hear what he said thanks to the other version of him chatting over.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred.
You know, actually, I don't think the melee guys will be that useful, just get more range units.
Hide it well.
I need to start taking some more points and need more money.
My fate
More
is
capture
my
points
shield.
even. Looks like these two guys narrowly escaped though, so...
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Get this squad fully reinforced. Once these guys have this captured, regroup. And, in fact, no, take the new squad with you to get some training in them. Meanwhile, we need to cover this guy as he puts up this. At least he does as soon as he has some money.